everyone. Welcome to the Event.Gives live video streaming virtual event demo. And what I want to start off with is a few slides telling you about the Event.Gives platform and exactly what we do for clients in general. The first thing that our platform was invented for was silent auctions and donations at a fundraising event. And since then, over 6 years ago, we've hosted thousands of events and learned so much and packed in a ton of feature sets into our system that you can sell silent auction items, you can take donations, raffles, voting events, sell tickets to in-person events, all kinds of things. And in the flow of the way our demonstrations work, we'll do this demo today, and then tomorrow on Thursday, we'll do another demo or webinar teaching you how to use the back end of our platform. And then next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we'll have all three of those demos again. So if you need to share any of this data with any of your organizers or friends, please do so. Next Tuesday will be the demo around our entire platform. Wednesday will be live, and then Thursday will be our webinar digging into the details. And those all happening at 2 p.m. Eastern. The Event.Gives system is split into two parts. The event site, which is shown there on the left-hand side of your screen, that's where your attendees interact with items. They purchase tickets, they bid on silent auction items, they buy raffle tickets, donate. All of those things happen on our event site, and it is really very simple to create an event site for your particular organization. Now, on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see our manager platform. That is our admin console that allows you, the organizer or the event coordinator, live auctioneer, whatever role is being played to set the event up. That's where you go in and create your tickets and your promo codes and any of your silent auctions, live auction items. All of those things are done in our admin console, and that's specifically what Kelsey goes over on Thursday, is how to get that event all set up. Our platform is mobile first. That's where we started, and as users, many of you are joining us today on our desktop version of Event.Gives, but all of this would work completely well on your mobile. And there's a ton of text interaction through our system with SMS. Of course, we were originally a company around in-person events, and we have created all kinds of tools to make mobile work incredibly well for your event, either in room or if you're taking that to a virtual space, then you are going to be able to have your attendees log in on their mobile phone or their desktop. It will work fluidly across both with no app to download. They will continue to get some SMS text notifications to keep them engaged in the event. So if you're holding a virtual event, they'll get notifications via text. They've been outbid, of course, and when you at the end of the event, they'll all get a text with their cart to pay at the end of the night. So text is where we really start from a communication standpoint. But the main reason we're here today is not to talk about all those cool features that make us a great virtual platform, but in addition to being that virtual platform, we also have this feature around live video events. And it's really exciting that we've developed in the last 90 days a lot of feature sets around that, and we're going to be developing a lot more in the months to come. We have an entire development cycle. Every single week we're releasing new features into our live video streaming. So today we're going to look at what that live streaming does. And of course, you're already using it. You're watching me right now, and you came to this URL either via a text, the keyword, or your web browser. In both cases, you logged in, you either created an account. Either way, we have your mobile number. You've logged into the system now, and we are able to interact with donations and voting and bidding on items right here in this live stream with nothing to download. And that's how simple it would be for your attendees at an event. When we get to the live bidding process that I'll be throwing over to our guest host today, who is Justin Swisher out of Richmond, Virginia. When I throw it over to Justin, you are going to see that the screen is going to change, and Justin will be where I am, and we're going to be able to overlay interactive buttons on top of this video feed. So you'll be able to bid and donate, watch video, all of that in real time, the way we want to create this virtual event for you and your attendees. At the core of our soul, we believe passionately in helping nonprofits connect with their attendees and create positive engagements that allow those attendees to help fund the nonprofit, hear the mission of it, and be willing to give and support. And so a lot of what we do around donations and all the ways that you can raise money for your nonprofit across our platform is all about making it easy and simple to get into the event, to participate, and then to get out and pay that bill. So that's our goal, and you'll see that today, of course, with our live audience engagement and the bidding and the donation and the ability to view items and their details. So with that, I want to throw it over to our host today, who is Justin Swisher, as I said, out of Richmond, Virginia. I'm very excited to have Justin with us for the first time today, and look forward to all of you bidding and participating. And when Justin is done, then he will throw it back to me, and I will wrap it up at the end of our demo with questions. So one thing I want you all to note before I toss it over to him is at the top right hand of my stream right now, you'll see a little blue icon with a white message little icon. When you click on that, you can go to support/chat, and we have live folks standing by right now that will answer your chat and feed those questions to me that I can share them with the rest of the group at the end of the broadcast. So if you have any questions during the demo, please use that chat to let us know, and we'll help any way we can. So with that, I'm going to throw it over to Justin to get us going.
Great. Thank you, Patrick. Well, I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you all for tuning in today. I'm Justin Swisher with Swisher Auctions. I'm out of Richmond, Virginia, as Patrick mentioned. Do auctions from New York to Florida to Southern California to the Caribbean as well. And I'm thrilled to be the guest auctioneer today. So come March, as we all know, our fundraising changed. And what I found is when we had to go to virtual, one of the biggest limitations that I have found with other platforms that I have been using, and we've been doing these virtual events for several months now, is the limitation with latency. Okay, so we have some auctions. We're using another platform, and it can take 20 to 40 seconds of lag time before a donation is made, before I see it on the screen, or when I'm trying to auction an item. I had a tech run last Friday for an event using a platform that we saw as much as a 2-minute delay. Well, very hard to have an auction with a 2-minute delay, as you can imagine. So what I love about this is that you're looking at a streaming platform as well as a bidding platform, which is combined. We reduce the latency, and we're able to have an auction. And so we're going to demonstrate that to you today. Many of you are watching from all over, so Patrick's down in, I think, Charleston, South Carolina. I'm here in Richmond. So this is super fun. It's been a lot of fun, and clients that I have shown this to have really embraced it and love bringing this into their event. So without further ado, I want you to think about something else. When your donors make a $10,000 or $5,000 gift, and it takes me 40 seconds to be able to thank them that's a long time. So that's one of the reasons why you want to reduce that, particularly for bringing this into your event. So without further ado, let's show you how we can bid. We're going to bid on 2 items. We're going to do a fund admission. We'll show you how we integrate a video for your fund and need, and we'll do that right now. Let's start off with our first item. Now I want to encourage you. You need to. This is not a real auction. We're not going to charge you at the end. So bid. Have some fun with us here. You're going to hover over that bid button, and you can bid. You can begin right now. We're going to sell a golf cart. So can you hover over that bid? You'll hover over it for a minute, and you can do that either on your phone or you can do it on your desktop there with your mouse. So go ahead and place a bid if you will. We're looking at our starting bid at $1,500. The bids are coming in. I've got Lisa there at $1,500. Now $1,750 is the next bid. Again, this Easy Go 72-volt Express golf cart. Thank you, Erica. We see you there. $2,000. Now I'm looking for $2,250. Who to come back in at $2,250? $2,250. Now $2,500. Next bid at $2,500. We've got $2,250. Come back in. Come on, Lee. I see you there. $2,500. Lee Dickinson from Richmond, Virginia. I love it. Now $2,750. Try it again. If you want to come back in, Lisa, you can come back in. I'm with Lee at $2,500. Next bid at $2,750. There you go. The bids are going. $3,000. Now $3,250. Who to go 35? Who to go $3,250 now? $3,250. The bid's at $3,000. We're going to go $3,250. Lisa, if you can do $2,750, you can do $3,250. Come back in one more time at $3,250 and $3,500 now. $3,500. Now $3,750. There you go. Lisa Coleman, $3,500. Now $3,750. Who to go $3,750? Erica, you want to come back in? If you can do $3,250, you can do $3,750. One more time. We're going to close it out with Lisa Coleman there. $3,750. She's got it. Now $4,000. Who to go $4,000? $4,000. $4,000. We're going to sell it. I'm at $3,750 once, $3,750 twice. Fair and final warning. And ladies and gentlemen, we have sold $3,750 to Erica Hartman, and congratulations. There you go. Hope you're getting the hang of it. We're going to continue on. We'll do one more item here. And if you didn't bid on that first round, you have an opportunity to do so now. Alrighty, item number 2 is, let's put up item number 2 right now. 3-day Charleston trip. Wonderful. If you didn't catch the details, this is just a mock auction. You can always hit that details tab. You can go back, but make sure you don't hit the browser button because that'll take you out. If it does take you out, you can certainly log back in, but you'll want to hit the details button if you need to see the details of that if we were in a real auction and you click back. But this is a 3-day stay in Charleston, South Carolina. We're looking for a starting bid of $1,000. Item value, let's say it's $3,000. We're looking for a starting bid of $1,000. We can go in any increments that we want. We set it up in the back end, and we've got a bid out of the gate at $1,000. I'm not looking for $1,500. I'm going to go in $500 increments. I'm looking for $1,500 now. Thank you, Patrick, at $1,500. Who to go $2,000 now? $2,000. Bid again at $2,000. What do you go two? How about Lee? Lee out there. You want to go to Charleston? Look for $2,000. $2,000. What do you go $2,000? Thank you, two. Now $2,500 and $3,000. Lisa, I'm with you at $3,000. $35 now. Now 4. Who to go $4,000? See, I'm seeing this in real time. There's no delay. It's awesome. $4,500. Now $5,000. Now $6,000. Wonderful. Next bid $6,000. Todd Cooper came in at $5,500. Who to go 6 and $65? Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Ryan at $65. Now $7,000. Who to go 7? $7,000. And I have again. Gonna sell it, going once, going twice. I'm with Ryan at $6,500. Anybody else want to come back in? Next bid's at $7,000, and we have 3, 2, 1, and we've closed that item. Wonderful. Looks like Ryan is our winner there at $6,500. Sold. Ryan Nolan there, $6,500. Wonderful. We'll give him a huge virtual round of applause. Everybody else that came in to help us get there. It only takes 2 to auction off an item, so you gotta feel for what that looks like, how that bidding experience looks. I associated kind of I'm not a gambler, but associated as one to pull that lever at the casino. You just keep it. You don't want to lose, and that's what we want to create in this world. And this platform is doing that. So we saw 2 items. Now what I want to show you is how the streaming services can work with Event.give. So the next part of the evening would be what we would call our fund admission. So in this role, we're going to talk about. Let's show you the opera. Needs some much needed funds right now. Let's toss it to an opera video, and then we'll come back and we'll show you how you give in the funding. Opera. Alrighty, here we go. So now is an opportunity for you to open up your wallets and your hearts and support the need that we have here with our opera, our mock opera. So we're going to put up on the screen right now an opportunity to support us at $5,000. Now that amount could be any amount that we wanted to put up there, but right now, hover over that and support us at $5,000. I'll be able to see in real time as those gifts come in. Thank you, Lee, for $5,000. Thank you, Lisa Coleman, $5,000. Monica Caldwell, thank you for your generosity at $5,000. Fantastic. Maybe there's people that would like to give, and we can continue to give at $5,000. But let's show you. Let's put up there on the screen. Thank you. We see more gifts coming in. How about $2,500 now? Now you can give $5,000. You can give $2,500. You see, we've added that to the screen. Let's go ahead and put up there. Now I'm seeing it. Thank you, Adrian. $2,500. Craighead, thank you so much for your generosity. You can give again if you want. Continue again. We're just playing with the software here right now. Erica Hartman, wonderful. She gave $5,000. Let's put up on the screen $1,000. We're going to show you a total of 3 different levels. Those levels again can be anything you want, and we can continue to cycle through it. At any time, we can have up to 3 levels there on the screen, suggested levels. So I've got a 5, I've got 2,200, I've got 1,000. You know, or perhaps, in fact, go ahead. Someone, there you go. Lisa just gave us $1,000. Wonderful. I'm glad you're supporting us this evening, Lisa Coleman. Now let's put up enter amount. Wonderful. So at this time, if there's a particular amount that you want to give, let's say $492 is special to your organization. Maybe that was not you spent on Starbucks last month. Then you could enter that in. How about someone there? We got $999. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that. Someone enter $492 there. Enter the amount right now. Yeah, that could be some special amount. There you go. And Lisa got it there. Thank you. Patrick, thank you. So this is how this can work. Lee gave us $1. Hey, we'll take it all. Now, here's what's nice is that I can control who I call up and who I don't based on how, as I'm seeing in real time, the actual names of the donations and the dollar amount. So give yourselves a huge round of applause. That was our fund to need. Congratulations out there. Wonderful. Just want to say I am Justin Swisher with Swisher Auctions right here in Richmond. You know, what's great about this virtual environment is that we are finding it's really expanding our reach just as it is, again, your nonprofit's reach. You know, I'm finding that, you know, I can be in a studio here in Richmond working with Lee, and we can host an auction that's in another state. So this has been fantastic. If I can help you with your event, feel free to reach out to us at Swisher Auctions. You can find me on the website. But it's certainly a pleasure to show this to you. And again, I'll just leave you with this. What I love about this is a single user experience. Okay, you don't have to. You could be on your phone. You could be on your laptop. You don't have to be on your phone as other platforms require, and using a laptop. And I hope you found it to be fun as well. I think it's a lot of fun. And the biggest thing is it really cuts down on the latency. There's no lag time, so seeing that in real time. But I will pass it back to Patrick. Thank you so much. I enjoyed serving as your auctioneer today, and hope to see you at an event soon.
Thank you so much, Justin. It's always a pleasure to have you doing our events, and excited for your first day in your demo, and look forward to doing a lot of work with you in the future. Lots of fun. It's such a good job. The Event.Give's platform is set up so that you can do an RMTP feed video in, which is what I'm using today, which is a little techie, but I use a piece of software that allows me to control these slides and switch to my video camera. All of those things are done through that video feed. But Justin, coming live from Richmond, Virginia, was doing his video via our video streaming, and it could not be easier for you to set up a video stream using our software. There is a go live button in our software that when you click that button, you are able to use your laptop or phone, and the video camera sets up in a very easy way. So that is what Justin was using to connect to the stream today. And then in the back end, you can use our manager platform to control which stream that you use. He was also looking at our teleprompter. If you look here at the left-hand side of the screen, you see our teleprompter / in-room confidence monitor. That's what was showing Justin how the bids were coming in, who was bidding and the amount that they had bid. He also has the item details at his disposal, so it allows him to real time call you out, and that's how he was doing that for the donations, the bidding, and also we just added votes, so he could have been allowing you to vote for a particular player or comedian, and you could have donated using votes, and he would see those real time as well. On the right hand side of the screen with the live event controls, that's what I was using. So again, you can see manager is very controllable from me here in Charleston, South Carolina, and then Justin's up in Richmond, Virginia, and we could have a celebrity guest out of LA. All of those streams, we could be moving in between them using our software. In addition, you saw me control his items that were coming in and out. We can change the bid increment. We can do all kinds of things on the fly, real time, in addition to the donation buttons that you saw him bring up. And I was clicking those buttons for Justin to make all that happen. Our big thought process for our nonprofits is around data, helping them get the data of who's in their event and what they did. And so we created an integration with Blackbaw's Razor's Edge NXT that allows you to port your information from our event into Razor's Edge and then bring event data back from Razor's Edge to show you in our software more information about each of your constituents. In addition to that, you can export all of your data out of our system and into other platforms as well, with integrations with Wild Apricot and others. So there's a lot of ways to move data in with the event.gives platform and allow you to help control it. So with that, I want to take a couple of questions and help everyone that was in our chat system understand what we do and how we can help you guys. And I have a question first off regarding the equipment that you need to host and do a video stream into the platform. And the answer is really just your laptop or your cell phone. It's very easy to connect the video and then go directly into our stream. But then in addition to that, you can use an RTMP feed if you were going to even be live in a studio where the video would come into our system using that feed. So you can do all kinds of things, including taking a Zoom gallery and putting it into our feed. You can take slides. Of course, you saw video, all kinds of cameras. Any of those things can come in. We recommend a DSLR camera with some sort of lighting, and all of that can happen through a laptop or a desktop computer, but certainly a phone and a PC cam or a web camera on a laptop would work just as well. So we have one other question. I'll take our last question now. Our last question involves our pricing for the platform, and of course our retail pricing is $3,000 or 3% of what your event raises. That's for both silent auction, virtual auctions, virtual events, as well as this live feature is a $500 charge to turn on. And so really we're very flat rate. We're very inexpensive depending on what you're raising. So if you're raising even $10,000, then our fee would be $300 for the platform and then $500 for the live videos. So very reasonable. And on top of that is credit card fees. And the last thing that I'll mention is our support levels, which you can use one of our support team to do all the setup for your event, upload your items, get everything set up for you, do your tickets, all of those things. That's a $300 support charge. And then we also have a support remote person that will be live with you during your event for $300. And that is a perfect way to ensure that you have your hand held entirely using our software from the beginning to the end. And at your live event, as it's happening, we'll be there to make sure you know where all the buttons are and make sure everything is perfectly smooth. And then, of course, we work with partners like Justin Swisher to provide you live auction services. And Justin can be your host, and then other partners in the AV space to help you set up any sort of video needs, and then other partners that can help you click the buttons and be involved. So we want to help you any way that we can. Our passion here at event.gives is very simple. We want to help nonprofits raise more money. And during this time with COVID, we are passionate about giving you the tools that you need and being able to help you continue forward with your event. We had a lot of our clients in the last few months be very injured, losing their event revenue for the entire year because of their inability to hold an event in person. And we want to be able to give you these tools so that you can host a virtual live event and get back that entire event income that you were planning. So thank you so much for joining us here today for the live event demo. And if there are any other questions, feel free to click that support chat button or visit us at event.gives, and our support will be happy to help you there. Have a great day.